it's your girl T here, back with the Monday/Sunday vidya. I know you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day because you're tea timers. It's absolutely what we do. Our affirmation of today is New Year, New Me. New year, new me. We're tea timers, so every day we're a better version of ourselves. I wanted to discuss today and make sure that y'all are on track with not letting the 3D control what it is that you're doing internally. As a lot of you might know, I had the C word for the last week, and I noticed this time around, as opposed to last time it took me about a month to get over it, and I was telling everybody and their uncle that I had it, and I was becoming victim to the C word, where this time I told a few select people, and I just used affirmations throughout the day. My immune system is healthy and happy. I get better every minute. I listen to a subliminal every single night that makes you feel better and better. It's like cleanse yourself of colds, viruses, and flus. And I feel like $1,000,000 today. Today is Sunday, and this started Monday. So it took me less than a week to feel pretty well, at least 3/4 of the way better, where before it took me a month. And this is the difference in our manifestation game between becoming a victim of what our 3D presents us and accepting it but rejecting it. Accepting it but rejecting it. You accept what is going on in your 3D, but you refuse to let it control you, and you refuse to believe that that's the end result. I just kept visualizing myself better and kept visualizing myself healthier along with the subliminals, etc. And I feel 1,000,000 times better now. It's the same thing with SP, money, career, whatever it is. We will a lot of the times have setbacks come up in the 3D because, like we've discussed before, the 3D is a compilation of our old beliefs, our old thought processes, fears and doubts we've had that is washing up to the shore of the 3D. Do we accept and reject what we see, or do we accept it as truth and live in that fear or that old belief and think that that's the finality of our manifestation? I've been through the whole SP game with the hot and cold behavior, the one day we're on, one day we're off thing, the going through all the different steps of manifesting an SP. There's a choice when your SP comes in a certain way for a couple days and then they disappear out again, for you to be upset and live in your circumstance and become the victim of that 3D setback that you have, or to say no, they're just coming back a bigger, better version of themselves. They're taking time out to think about how lovely and wonderful I am. They're coming back and they're declaring their love in a bigger, better way than I could have ever imagined. You can flip the circumstances any way that you want. Are you looking at the circumstances and flipping it to the negative and then living in that conclusion that you've made? Or are you looking at a circumstance that you could perceive as negative and taking it and making it into a positive? Because you guys know, I say this all the time, we decide what something means. There is no meaning until we've made a decision of what that is. So everything has no meaning until we decide that it has one. Are we using that meaning to our advantage or to our disadvantage? I hope we're using it to our advantage. I intend we are, because it's going to elongate this manifestation process if we're jumping to every conclusion as worst case scenario. What if every conclusion we jump to was best case scenario? Then we wouldn't have very many issues, because every day if we wake up and assume our life is getting better minute by minute and everything that's happening for us is a bridge of events to everything that we want, what do we really have to worry about? Yes, we can have a moment or two pause when things negatively affect us from our 3D, but generally speaking, we should be having easy, beautiful, blessed days if that's truly the mindset that we're getting into every day. And don't forget to start your day as positively as you can. That doesn't mean jumping out of bed and looking at your phone, because most of us are attached to social media, Facebook, Instagram, a news feed, a weather channel, and right away we're going to get like a Google feed telling us something negative. Or do we start our day basking in, 10, 15 minutes in bed doing our affirmations, maybe thinking of all the great things that are going to happen to us for the day, reading a book when we first wake up, some sort of a positive mental book. We could be journaling when we first wake out of bed. It's almost like you want to cocoon yourself for half an hour when you first wake up, shield yourself away from the 3D world, so it tells your brain that this is what we're starting out as in the day, and let your brain take that beautiful positivity throughout the day, as opposed to waking up and being upset at something you see on Facebook or a news feed that really makes you angry or irritated, and that's how you start your vibration. Don't let the 3D control you. You are the master of your reality, and you control what everything means, does, says, etc. So we are spinning everything to our own advantage. I just wanted to remind you all today that you control the narrative. Nobody else does. So make sure we're using it to our advantage. I love y'all, but not as much as y'all should be loving yourselves. Have a beautiful, blessed Monday. Bye.